Hey everybody, let's talk January TBR. And what is this video? I will tell you. So, welcome to my channel. I'm Haley with Haley's Happy Crafts, and today we are veering away from crafts and we're dealing with a marriage, you guys. We're dealing with a marriage. I don't know if you knew this. Marrying my passion. So we're gonna put planning and reading together on this channel. So you will still be seeing my regular planning content. But I'm also going to be incorporating weekly book videos as well. So this is the first of that. My January TBR seemed like a great place to start. And I'm just really excited to put these two things together. I've been thinking about it for so long, and I feel like this is what I need to do. So that's what we're doing. We're diving in, we're doing it, starting off strong. So welcome, and let's get into the video. Okay, so diving into the video, I'm gonna start with kind of a priority list of the books, and then I also have a mini little book haul at the end. So first things first, I want to finish the Shatter Me series, and I started it in September. You can see it right behind me. It gets its own little shelf. I loved it. This is a me problem, not anyone else's problem, but sometimes if I read the same series and there's a lot of books in it, even if they're not super long books, I get a little bit worn out if I just like pile drive that one series. I gotta take a little bit of a break. And so I did that kind of stupidly though on the last book halfway through it. You can see where my bookmark is. It's embarrassing. Why did I leave off with just that? We don't know. But I have to finish this one, Imagine Me, and then the novella that comes after, Believe Me. And that is a priority this month. So, told you this was gonna be all over the place. Here's where we're at. The next book on my TBR is Black Knight by Rena Kent. You can see it's tabbed because I already tackled this one. This was like within the first 7 days of the month. I just was like, yep, it's looking at me funny. I have to read it. And I started reading the Royal Elite series, the first 4 books, the prequel, Cruel King, and then the Aiden and Elsa trilogy part of the series. I did all of that a while ago, like the beginning of last year or even the year before. I read them, loved them. And so I want to keep going. I want to read the whole Rena Kent universe, and I'm diving back in with this one. I will leave my thoughts and opinions out of this video because I'm probably going to do like a monthly wrap up of my books that I end up actually reading. So I will hold off, but this was on there and we can already check it off. Next up, Credence. You guys, I don't even know. I don't even know. Penelope Douglas, as an author, I really enjoyed the Devil's Night series. I've got it up here, and I actually still have to read Nightfall. It's part of the loose ends that I'm going to be tying up this year. I'm not reading it this month, probably next month, but I want to finish Devil's Night series. But I bought this because it was on Amazon for so cheap, you guys. It was like 50% off or more. Had to get it. And I don't know what possessed me to read this. I do. I was reading fantasy, and I was like, I could use a little palette cleanser. So I read it within like 24 hours. I'm not going to share any thoughts right now, but it was on the TBR and I accomplished it within like the first 2 days of the year. And what a way to start the year, you know? If you know, you know. So, that one. I don't really think I need to say anything. I could probably just do this and you would understand. I'm reading Throne of Glass. I am. You can see what's going on here. This is the SJM shelf. I have read Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, and Crown of Midnight in December. So, needless to say, we're chugging along. Next stop, Heir of Fire. Stop after that, Queen of Shadows. If I get to it, I'll add more, but for the January TBR, I'm not going to try to put too much pressure on myself to start the year. So these two are for sure. They're for sure it for now. I also, because I was scared to crack the spines of the original covers, I sort of kind of ordered the like UK cover edition from Blackwell's when it was on sale on January 1st. So they're coming, and yeah, we're doing it. Okay, I wasn't going to say anything else, but can I just say, if you've read ACOTAR, which I have, and I love ACOTAR so much, I read this and I was really nervous because I've heard people say if you've read ACOTAR first, it can kind of make this series not as great. It's freaking amazing, and you need to read it. So there's that. Also, next up, this is kind of where the TBR ends, and I don't even know if I want to put this one on my TBR, but I'm kind of going to because I picture it being the next palette cleanser if I need one in between Throne of Glass books. Powerless by Elsie Silver. I'm so excited to read this book because I have a feeling like Jasper is probably going to be my favorite in the Chestnut Spring series. I've read the first two, Flawless and Heartless, and I loved them both. Definitely my first like small town romance series that I've really enjoyed, so I'm loving it, and I feel like I might like this one the most. So I'm going to put this on the TBR. Alright, so this is the TBR for the month of January. Where we're at, where we're living right now. I also want to do a little book haul, so I'm just going to quickly show some books that I've gotten on really good deals in the last like month or so. So first up, I kind of feel like I should be receiving some sort of fine in the mail for purchasing this, but bear with me. I got book one of The Ice Planet Barbarians, and I do have to say, it's kind of pretty. It's kind of cute. I don't even know. I don't know. It was on a really good deal, so I had to buy it. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Same thing with this one. I did not have this anywhere high on my TBR list, but it was a really good deal. So this is Neon Gods by Katie Robert. I know nothing about it. Another really good deal. This one, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Special edition. I don't know. It was a really good deal. It was a really good deal. That's what you're going to hear me say for all of these. I really don't know much about this book. I've read the inside little thing a couple of times, but it's so small. Like it's just that little piece down there. So I kind of want to go into it with no context. I don't know if that's smart. If you've read this, let me know. Is that smart? I've heard it's really good. I feel like I should have read it last year. It's been out for a while, but I didn't. The last one. I feel like I need to explain myself in the last one. I don't leave an explanation, do I? I do. I don't even know. Okay, you're gonna get a little bit of an explanation. I saw this book all over everywhere. Amazon was peer pressuring me hard. So was Goodreads. So was Barnes & Noble. Everyone was peer pressuring me. It was kind of borderline aggressive, okay? And love him or hate him, I think Elon Musk is such a, interesting character. He's a person. He's not a character. But I just think he's an interesting human, okay? Again, love him, hate him, indifferent, whatever. I bought it. I didn't realize how thick it was, you guys. Nobody told me this, but I was committed because they had the 50% off of hardcover sale. So, yeah. I really don't have a lot to say about this other than I have no idea when I'm going to read it. Like, when am I going to read all this? Not a clue. Not a clue. But I bought it. We'll leave it at that. Alright, that kind of wraps up my first book video, my January TBR. Thanks for tagging along. And leave your TBR down in the comments. I would love to see if you are reading anything similar, any similar series or books. If not, I still love to see because my TBR is never ending and I truly never want it to end. So that is where I'm at right now. I'm really living in Throne of Glass land, and then I'm probably going to be moving to Crescent City land because I really want to finish those and read those in the next month or two. So that's my priority, but of course I love throwing in other books as palette cleansers and just keeping variety. I can't, again, get too sucked into one thing or I kind of lose interest. So I love it all, and I'm so excited to share more book videos with you guys along with the planning. So I will see you in the next video. I hope you have an amazing day.